Alright, what's up, guys? I decided to record a bit earlier because there's no games tomorrow, so I feel like I can just use that day to film. So I'm going to film today and tomorrow, when I would usually film on Sunday and Monday. So I saw Halloween, the new Halloween movie that came out today. Actually, it came out last night at midnight, so it'd still be today. It was really good. I do plan on reviewing it, but no spoilers, because I want people to see this film. To me, any slasher film over 50% is a great slasher film. And my favorite of the Halloween franchise before I saw this film was 29%, and that was Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. It's really, really, really good, and this film has 80%, which is insane. But yeah, I loved it. Loved the mask. Loved the music. The tension, intensity. There was no jump scares that were just there to make you jump. All the jump scares that were in the movie served a purpose, and it felt like old type of slasher film. It was really, really, really good. So make sure you go watch that. Now, obviously, this is for a real paranormal story, so obviously it won't be on this channel, but the Horrifying Nights channel, which will have the Horrifying Nights movie and the Corn Maze Mystery 2 movie, which will be coming out in 12 days on Halloween, which will be a Wednesday. So obviously I want you guys to go watch that if you guys have time. Watch that, because obviously I put my heart and soul to this. Corn Maze Mystery 2 is an hour and 40 minutes. It's the longest movie I've ever made until the Horrifying Nights, which is 2 hours and 8 minutes. So just if you guys have time, I would really appreciate it, and checking it out. So today's episode, I'm going to tell a story of my father. So he was in high school. I believe he was a senior at this time. So around 18, 19, because he turned 19 a month before school ended. So it could have been 18 or it could have been 19. I know, but I do know it was senior year. So he was downstairs, and he played the drums quite a bit back then. And basically he would have a bunch of stereos placed up against the wall, because the basement was all his, and so he could make it basically whatever he wanted it. He can put everything anywhere he wanted it and all that stuff, and it was really cool. So all the stereos were set up to the back of him. Then he would have headphones. I had no idea they even had headphones in the 80s, especially the late 80s, but I guess they did. So, because I was born in 96, and I guess by 96 they did too, so I guess it makes sense. So, now basically, if someone wanted him upstairs for something, basically they would turn the light on and off, and that would basically mean, hey, I need your help with something. So he was playing one day, and all of a sudden the light goes on and off. So he takes the headphones off, and he goes upstairs. Everybody's in the kitchen, and he's like, hey, what did you guys want? And his dad, my grandpa, was like, what do you mean? I don't need you. And then he's like, Mom, did you need me? And she's like, no. And then he said to his brother, "Hey, do you need me?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, so no one did anything. He's like, and Grandpa was like, "Are you okay, son? Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." So he goes back downstairs, puts the headphones back on, and the light goes on and off again. He goes upstairs. He's like, "Alright, what do you guys need?" And they're like, "Nothing." And he's like, "Alright, who's messing with me?" They're like, "Nothing." He's like, "You're worrying me, son." He's like, "You guys didn't do that." He's like, "I'm gonna lock this door now." Alright? And basically, the basement door, basically you could lock from the inside. Basically you could have like, I don't know how to describe it. Basically there was this latch, but it was kind of long, so basically it hooks up onto something else. And you can stick your hand through it, so even if the door's locked, you can technically open it. It can open enough that you can slip your hand through and turn the light on and off. So he did that, and the light went on and off again. So he gets up, and this time he stares at it. He stares at the light. He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna make sure. He stares at the door because he wants to see if someone's messing with him, like a prank or something like that." And the light goes on and off. So that scares him. And that would scare the crap out of me. So he turns off the lights completely. He goes on the breaker and just turns off the basement light to that side of the basement. He still had lights on his side, just on the other side. And it turns off and on again, even though it was shut completely off. And when I heard that, I was like, oh god, that's like The Conjuring. But yeah, that scared him, and then he slept with the lights on that night. I mean, I don't even know if I could even sleep down in the basement, because I remember one time when I was down in the basement, and I was just about to go to bed, when all of a sudden the power goes out because it was storming outside, and it was so dark down there that I couldn't see even 2 feet in front of me. So getting up those stairs took a lot, and it was those kind of stairs that you could see through, and so you felt like, oh, somebody's gonna stick their hand through it, but nothing like that. But yeah, it was a super creepy story, and I already know what I'm going to tell next week. Now, obviously, this is probably going to come out 2 weeks from now, because you have, obviously, these set of videos that are coming out, and then, obviously, the next week's videos. But, just going to do this because the teams that I watch, because it's getting harder, but college football is the only sport that I watch anymore. But even that, it's getting hard because it's starting to get way too long. And but every one of my teams that I like, which is only 3 that I gotta watch every single week. I gotta watch them. And it's Mount Union, Oklahoma State, and Notre Dame. Every other team I don't mind, except Stanford. But I have to watch those teams. And all of them are off except Mount Union. But I can't watch it on TV because they're not allowed on TV because they're Division III, even though they're better than every damn team in college football. But yeah, everybody's off. I'm going to try and watch Mount Union, but if I can't, then I'll probably film a lot more tomorrow. So, yeah, so make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.